Hello, and welcome to Soulfessions. I'm your host, Molly Ray. To live a life full of joy, happiness, and connection, to connect with our most authentic self, we must be willing to confess where we are in life. I have worked through many traumatic life events, including giving birth to twins 3 months early. My healing began when I was ready to confess exactly how I was feeling and the work I needed to do to release the pain. I honored my feelings and used my loving connection with music in the healing process. Join me as I speak honestly about my journey and how you can begin your journey of healing and finding joy. It all starts with a Soulfession. Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I am your host, Molly Ray, and it is a pleasure to be back again podcasting. I know I've been away for a bit, and I've been doing a lot of other exciting things that I'm anxious to talk to you about, but I will be getting back into weekly podcasts, or at least 2 times a month podcasts. So you will be receiving them more frequently again. This group of podcast series that are coming up here are going to be a little bit different. I want to talk more about how you can use music to connect to your soul and connect for self-care, to move out unwanted blocks and energy. And one of the things that I have been doing over the last couple months is I created a playlist series called Music from the Heart on my YouTube channel, which I will put the link in the podcast notes. I encourage you to come over and subscribe and listen. But I have always used music as a means to connect with my soul, as a means to clear out stagnant energy, as a means to just feel anything that I'm feeling through connecting with music. And for a while, I kind of got a little bit stuck in other things that were going on in life. And I lost my sense of connection, so to speak, with music in the way that I used to. And, it's really easy to do this where we know things that work well for us, that connect well, and that provide us self-care and some time that we can just spend on ourselves. And sometimes we can get caught up in all these other outside things that are going on, or we can let those things get so overwhelming that it just scoops up all of our time and energy, and we forget to do the things that we love and enjoy and we connect with. For me, I am still teaching privately my music lessons, which is great. So I'm always doing music every day, but I wasn't really doing music for me. And I, over the last couple of months, have just been really spending time and reconnecting and recording the things I've been doing and sharing it on my YouTube channel. Another thing that I've been working on as well is I've just created a new one-on-one session called Soul Sound Voice Coaching. And in these sessions, clients have an opportunity to learn deep breathing techniques and learn how to get comfortable and familiar with certain sounds that can be created through the voice that then creates a certain kind of vibration within our system. Some people call that vocal toning. And as you learn how to connect with your voice and connect with it in a healthy way, I talk a lot about keeping the larynx relaxed and the vocal cords connected. But as you learn how to connect in that way, sometimes what can happen is through the voice can bring up unwanted thoughts, feelings, and energies that have been stuck or stagnant And through the singing, you're actually able to work through that and move it out and up out of you, which is so powerful. It's amazing how when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable with our voices, how that can allow us to create healing and growth within ourselves. So in these soul sound voice coaching sessions, we do a lot with tools and breathing and just working through anything that comes up while using the voice. If you're interested in a session, you can book that online. I will put that also in the podcast notes, but you can go to my website, tuneinwithmolly.com, and it's under the Soulbrations Wellness page. And that is available online or in person if you're local to Harrisburg. And speaking of being local to Harrisburg, if you are local to Harrisburg, I really encourage you to get online and subscribe. Even if you're not local, please subscribe to my mailing list. I have created sound healing circles for adults and music and meditation for kids and for teens that will be taking place also at my in-home music studio. I'm super excited about this. I think that youth of today can really benefit from learning how to breathe deeply and connect, and having the opportunity to learn meditation and to sit for a session with singing bowls in a group and just relax and reconnect. It's so powerful. You can sign up for a sound healing session with Reiki infusion. Or if you're online, again, or local, the Soul Sound voice classes. So I want to do a little bit of what a Soul Sound voice session is like today. So I highly suggest, if you are driving, please do not try this. You can listen. If this puts you in some kind of state of relaxation, I do not suggest listening to this while driving. But if you are able to find a quiet space somewhere, we're going to do a little bit of this today. All right, so let's begin. One thing that's really important is the ability to connect with our breath, and to connect with it where we are allowing our body to fill up with air and receive as much oxygen as possible. And one way to do that is to take a nice, slow, deep breath in and imagine that the air is going in through our nose. We're going to breathe through our nose, and the air is going to travel down into your stomach, right around your belly button area. And then I want you to imagine that the air, as it starts to fill up into your core, that your lower rib cage is going to start to expand and move down and up and out, almost like lifting wings up in the air. And as you take that nice, deep, full breath in, you will feel the ribs expand. You will feel your stomach filling up with air. And then your upper part of your lungs and rib cage will start to expand as well. So take a nice deep breath in through your nose in that way, and imagine all of that air filling up in your system. And then I want you to hiss it out. So you're going to go like this. And as you're hissing that out, I want you to allow it to hiss until there is no more breath left. And then I want you to try that again. Take a nice deep breath in and imagine that air flowing deep, deep into your belly button area and your lower rib cage is going to expand out and up as the rest of your core fills up with air. And then you are going to hiss that air back out again. And close your eyes while you're doing this because it gives you the opportunity to hear the air leaving your body, and it gives you an opportunity to just connect with your whole body. And you can do this standing, you can do this sitting, you can do this laying. If you're standing and taking a deep breath in, I want you to feel that you are fully connected with the earth, that your feet are planted firmly on the ground and fully connected with the earth. Same thing if you're sitting. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor and make sure that you're connecting them with the ground, wherever you are, with the floor. Make sure you're fully connected and just allow the energy from the earth to come through your body as you're taking a deep, revitalizing breath in. Now, this time, what I want you to do is I want you to connect with your chest. And I want for you to hum a very low note. So I want you to imagine the lowest note that you can hit. And I want you to connect that with your chest and feel it vibrating within your chest. So it's going to sound a little bit like this. I'm so glad that happened. Did you hear how my voice was having a little bit of a hard time settling in at the beginning on the note? And that is perfectly fine if that happens to you too. A lot of times what that means is there's something within that area that just needs to clear out and settle so that you're able to settle into that deep sound again. So we're going to do that one more time. You're going to take a nice deep breath in, find a low note, and you're just going to hum it. As you're humming, make sure that you're allowing that hum to last as long as it can. So keep humming until there is no more breath left. And as you're feeling the vibration within your body, really close your eyes and tap in and see if there's any thoughts or feelings that are coming up for you while you're doing this. Any thoughts at all. And as you continue to do this exercise, it would be good to grab a pen or paper, because as you start to think about these thoughts and feelings, I want you to take the time and write them down. Because whatever's coming up within that lower vibrational hum are either positive thoughts or negative thoughts. And if it's a negative thought, you can use that hum to clear it out. So if you thought something that felt very negative or unwanted, a thought that you no longer care to carry with you anymore, again, what I want you to do is focus in on that breath, get a nice deep hum one more time, and I want you to imagine as you're feeling that vibration within your chest and that hum, think about that thought and visualize that vibrational hum, ripping it into pieces and it just dissipating. So let's try that again. You're going to take a nice deep breath in, you're going to hum, and whatever needs to clear out, you're going to allow that vibration to eliminate that thought. Take a nice deep breath in, and I want you to release anything that might be held up in there. Just let it go. And just take a minute and shake out your whole body. So if you were doing this exercise, experiment what feels more comfortable. Do you feel more comfortable laying? Do you feel more comfortable sitting? Do you feel more comfortable standing? But as soon as you let go of that thought, I want you to just wiggle out anything that might have been stuck from that out of your body and just let it release, let it go. You could shake your hands, you can shake your arms, you can move your shoulders, you can wiggle your whole entire body. Whatever feels like it needs to let go, just let it go. Wonderful. Now, if you do this exercise and you feel that the first time you hum it through that it does not feel complete, then feel free to take a nice deep breath in and continue with the hum until it feels complete to you. And then always remember, let it go. Take a nice deep breath in, blow it out, shake it out. And then I want you to make sure to thank it for leaving and thank it for serving whatever purpose it needed to serve with you for the time it stayed. And thank it for leaving, for letting go so that you can move on to the next part of your path in your journey, for you to be connected and feel whole and authentic and as much of your complete self as you can. So as I said, this is just a very small portion of what we do in Soul Sound voice coaching sessions. I hope that it has allowed you an opportunity to clear something out that may have been feeling a little stuck within you. And next week, we will be talking about the joys of utilizing singing bowls for healing. And attached to this, I'm going to include one of my soul clearing sessions that you can also find on my YouTube channel. Love and light to you. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out my website, tuneinwithmolly.com. You can also sign up and subscribe to my email list. And I just released my Rest, Restore, Repair meditations for soul growth, which I will include a link. You can listen on Spotify, iTunes. You can purchase on iTunes, Amazon, all kinds of places, right? Till next time. Have an amazing, beautiful day and days to come full of soul growth. Thank you for tuning in with me today. If you are enjoying the podcast, please like it and share it with your friends and family. To learn more about my soul movement coaching, sound therapy, and other services, you can visit my website at www.tuneinwithmolly.com.